What's up guys, I'm Ben from Authentic, and today we're checking out the Honeywell all-in-one smart home security system. Its key features: it has facial recognition camera, 24 hours of free cloud storage, motion and window and door sensors, Amazon Alexa and Z-Wave integration. There's a lot to cover here and some really cool features, so let's jump right in. Now, I received the starter kit, plus an indoor and outdoor motion camera and motion sensor. Huge shout out to Honeywell for sponsoring this video. Now, in the starter kit includes the camera base station, a remote control key fob, and 2 access sensors for windows and doors. The base station specs a 2 megapixel 1080p HD camera with a 147-degree wide angle view, night vision, and motion detection. Now, this camera also packs inside a 5-watt omnidirectional speaker, an LED ring, 3 microphone arrays, 85 decibel alarm, and two-way audio. Let's live authentic.
Let's live authentic.
Now, that loudspeaker isn't just for two-way talking, but since this camera also acts as a smart home hub, you can talk to the built-in Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, which is coming soon. This opens up a lot of functionality. So we could say, turn on the lights. Or, what's the weather outside?
It's 84 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
It's very cool, and I'll cover more on that shortly. 2 other sweet features of this base station: it also has a rechargeable battery for backup power, lasting around 30 minutes or so on reserve. This is perfect for when the power cuts in or out, or let's say the alarm system is going off and the intruder tries to unplug the base while the alarm will continue to sound. This is a great security feature. Secondly, the base also has that Z-Wave built in, so you could control other smart home Z-Wave devices through the base station. Now, moving on to the motion sensor, it's completely wire-free, and they say battery life can last up to 3 years. Being completely wireless makes it a cinch for setup and install, with easy adhesive mounting strips already attached. And lastly, it's using smart infrared tech, so it should know the difference between a human or a pet or background motion like fans and robot vacs. And last up are these video sensors, which they call a motion viewer. The idea is clever and unique. It's like a motion sensor, completely cordless, wire-free, battery powered, lasts up to 2 years, alerting you day or night on motion, but it also has a camera built in, so when it senses that motion, you also get a 10-second video clip of what's going on. It's a very interesting idea. They have 2 different models. The white one's for indoors, the black one is for outdoors. It's fully weatherproof, nice and discreet. Each motion viewer has night vision built in and long range detection up to 33 feet. And similar to that previous motion sensor, it's also pet friendly as well, so it shouldn't be alarmed by background motion. Setup and install on this all-in-one security system is a cinch, and I always appreciate when it goes smoothly, like this one did. You download the app, create an account, add new device, plug in the camera. I like that pulsating LED ring at the base, different colors indicating different status. Connect it to your home Wi-Fi, and that's about it. During setup, you can turn on or off geofencing. This basically auto switches your security system mode based upon your phone's location. This is helpful. This way you don't have to manually arm or disarm your alarm every time you go in or out. With geofencing turned on, it'll auto toggle it for you. You can also turn on Amazon Alexa, allowing you to hear the news. What's the news for today?
Here's your flash briefing.
Check the weather.
You can look for thunderstorms.
And even stream music, which is expected to release later this year. Lastly, you can also turn on or off people recognition. Now, it's currently only a 2-hour window, but you set the time in the app and then it'll notify you when the camera sees people. You can also add familiar faces to help train the camera to recognize family and friends. It'd be nice if we could expand this time window in the future. As for hands-on testing, here were some of my favorite features I found. First, and importantly, that HD camera has an uber wide angle lens, squeezing a lot into frame. Matched with great dynamic range and night vision, it all looks good. There's a timeline of activity feed in the app, which is nice and convenient to scroll through the latest events that took place. You can view, delete, or download video clips captured. For free, they give you 24 hours of cloud storage, or you can upgrade to a membership plan, which offers you 30 days of video clips. We can turn on motion detection zones on the camera, so thus to only get alerts and notifications of motion that takes place inside those zones with customized sensitivity. I like the option to turn on email notifications, and as a great bonus, there's a thumbnail preview image that's included in each email as well. Now, a small feature request: when I slide down on my notification tray on my phone, it'd be really cool to see a motion thumbnail here as well. Small but nice feature. The base station also notifies you if it's been unplugged or moved. I like you can set the camera to auto turn off when you're in home or night mode. Plus, we can physically twist the cap to block the camera for full-on privacy. Now, besides Amazon Alexa, Google, and Z-Wave integration, they even have if this then that integration, full functionality coming down the road. There's a remote control key fob for arming or disarming the alarm system, and for many people out there, it's nice to have a tactile physical remote. And a fun bonus feature, we can arm the system by our voice. Example: "Okay, security, I'm leaving." This is perfect if your hands are full and you're running out the door. It's easy to quick shout out, plus there's other voice commands as well. Now, to cover a bit more on these indoor and outdoor motion viewers, the camera quality isn't great, and I can't pull up a live video feed of these motion cameras, which I'm guessing is purposeful to help maintain long battery life. However, the idea is still clever. You stick up or attach one or many of these little motion viewers in a spare bedroom or around the front door, garage, patio, backyard, wherever, and it'll sense motion and then auto send those video clips of what's moving around right to your phone. It's totally wireless. Setting these up with the base station is a breeze. You just pull the battery tab, auto find and add, and that's it. Now, one more cool thing these outdoor motion viewers offer is something they call enhanced deterrence. Turn on the setting and you can have the speaker play sounds when it detects a person. The 3 options are pretty hilarious and fun. There's dog barking, party is on, and vacuum. I wish the speaker was a little louder with these sound effects, but the sound deterrence is still clever. Now onto my wish list and feature requests. Number 1, I found their Android app to be a bit buggy and it crashed on me a few times. Sometimes it was fast to load up the camera, other times it seemed to get hung up. Once when I was away from home, the alarm accidentally went off with my wife at home. Pretty funny story, she tried to unplug the base station to turn off the alarm. Much to her surprise, it still had that battery backup inside, so it didn't work. Meanwhile, I'm on my phone trying to quick jump into the app and disable that piercing loud alarm while the app is crashing on me, and it was a little frustrating, though I finally got in and turned it off. It'll be really nice as they continue to develop this app and squash some of these bugs. Number 2, the camera hub needs a simple way to tilt this camera up or down, just a wee bit. For example, this camera is up on my mantle and there's a bit of wasted ceiling space in frame. Tilting it down would be helpful. And lastly, number 3, I always request this one, but it'd be really nice to have a desktop or web app for remote camera viewing, changing your settings, etc. Now, in closing, Honeywell is a big established name brand. They've been around in the tech game for a while. This is a nice all-in-one starter kit. Think of this base station not just as an indoor camera, but as a central hub with Alexa or Google Assistant, music speaker, Z-Wave smart home controller, yet its modular security system, so you can easily expand and add more windows and door sensors, motion cameras, and more. It's easy for anyone to set up and install. Now, if you want to check out more info and pricing, I'll give you all the links down in the video description. Again, huge thanks to Honeywell for sponsoring this video. And if you're new around here, hit subscribe and ring the bell for more tech videos like this posted every week. Until next time, let's live authentic.